What?
It's not the best game in the world. It's a great game.
Excuse me, what is the best game in the world?
Final Fantasy VIII.
That's probably the next remake,
What
man.
the fuck are you talking about?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the SaveState, a channel about all the things you love in nerd culture. My name is Landon Barton. I've got Johnny Klein and Derek Owen here. And so now we've talked about all of the major press conferences. Now today I'm going to ask a couple questions. The three questions are A, who won E3? What was the best of show? And by best of show, I mean the game that's going to non-biased either excite the most people or sell the most copies or showed off what it needed to show off the best. And then final, your favorite thing from E3. So
That's a tough one.
To start off with, let's kind of look at the conferences as a whole. Including, we didn't do a video on EA and Ubisoft or Square or PC gaming, but let's go and combine all those together. Who was the best of all? Who won E3?
Derek, who won E3 this year?
I personally am more of an Xbox fan than a Sony fan, so it hurts me a little bit to say this, even though I am a PS4 owner now. But I think Sony won. Just what they brought to the table is exactly what everyone wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what everyone else brought to the table is what everyone expected.
Good deal. I'm a huge Sony fan also. That is why my vote is going to Microsoft. Microsoft had an incredibly vibrant and exciting... No, I'm serious. They had a vibrant and exciting... they showed showcase. They had they had new technology in the form of the HoloLens. I loved the Halo 5 trailer. I mean, they put on a good show. So I think that production-wise and personality-wise, for a press conference, I think they won the press conferences. Now the content's, let's forget the content for just a second. They had the best production values. It was a great conference. It was bug-free. It was kind of awkward-free. There was a little hiccups here and there. But overall, I think they had the most successful press conference.
No. Not in my opinion.
Yeah.
They had a really good press conference. I do not get me wrong. When Microsoft came out on so now the days are all weird since Bethesda did.
They dropped
one
a car from the
Sunday.
ceiling.
That was stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid.
And they brought Henry Ford III out for a few seconds. That was stupid.
Yeah, it's better than
That doesn't
Pele.
make any sense. That was a waste of a shit ton of money, basically. So
They
Microsoft
bought the car. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Microsoft did do a good job though. Like, because when that happened and finished, I was like, damn, that was good.
Yeah.
That was
It was
really
better
really
than you
solid.
expected, right?
But when I start to look at it and think about it, I'm like, man, I don't know. And then Sony came out, and like I said, Sony's conference was basically fan fiction. It was, let's do everything that people have been expecting and hoping and wanting from us for decades.
I think the only thing that could have made Sony better is if Kingdom Hearts would have been in the Sony one instead of Square.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I guess I'm not
better.
thinking so much about content as the actual press conferences.
You're talking about like presentation wise, maybe.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing: is like I think that Square or Sony showed off more stuff for people to get really, really excited about and to really be talking about than Microsoft necessarily did. Microsoft was close. I think Microsoft did a really, really good job.
Okay.
Bethesda was up there as well. Nintendo was really far down, in my opinion. I felt like they were underwhelming. Not as awful as EA and PC gaming.
Here's my question. Cut out all the content of every press conference and which was the most exciting without content at all. I know it's a weird question.
How do you,
what program designer did the best job for their company?
well, picking the programs, I think like Sony. I mean, they knew the right things to hit when they needed to hit. Are you talking like visual presentation? Like Sony's big screen is really nice. Microsoft kind of breaks things up a little bit where they've got a big circle stand in the middle, and the way that their seating is quite a bit different. That's a strange question. I don't know.
Just get the content out of there in the entire presentation. I think that I felt the most comfortable watching the Microsoft press conference. I felt some of them were a little bit more awkward. Anyway, let's go on.
They were awkward, but I don't know. Sony had, like you talked about Adam Boyes. Adam Boyes talking about Destiny. That was legit.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
that guy plays Destiny. Everything he said, 100%, he plays Destiny. It's pretty cool.
Whatever.
I mean, so we got 2 votes for Sony, 1 vote for Microsoft. I think Microsoft was really up there. I will not fault you for legitimately picking Microsoft.
I feel
Microsoft
like
did a good job.
Sony had a few aces in the hole on this one, so it almost wasn't even fair.
3 of them.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three massive announcements and then showing off an incredible demo at the end.
What are you, an art director or something? Come on.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing though. Like I say Sony won E3. I think Sony is going to lose this fall because Sony
so too.
Sony didn't announce anything that's coming out immediately.
Oh,
Sony
yeah,
announced,
they're like, here's
Sony
a
announced a
glimpse.
lot of stuff that's in the future stuff to get really
And they
really
made
Honestly,
sure to
it's-
tell us too. They made sure to tell us like we're still working on
Yeah,
this. Like
it's probably
every
stuff we'll see next
presentation.
E3, honestly.
Right.
Okay.
But Microsoft announced a lot of stuff that's this fall. So Microsoft does get that, and that's big credit. Big credit.
Okay.
Best of show. Let's talk about that. What game really earned best of show?
That's a tough call because it's a game that I want to see a lot of. And a lot of Fallout 4, I wasn't expecting. I was very, very surprised by the amount of new content, the building of your base, the customization of Fallout 4. I think I'm going to give best of show to Fallout 4.
Okay. Dirk, what about you?
Man, I'm almost biased though because I am so excited for No Man's Sky.
Okay, I see what
Like
you're saying.
honestly, like
Yeah.
I think the biggest surprise obviously was Final Fantasy VII because we didn't see that
Big
coming.
surprise. Very big surprise.
But man, I
But
don't
there's
know
not much to show.
what
there,
can I
you know
not
what
wait to purchase. It's Fallout or No Man's Sky. I would run and buy those right now.
Okay. That's what you're torn between
Yeah.
those 2. So I think No Man's Sky is exciting. The only reason why I might not pick No Man's Sky is there wasn't a ton new that was there. There was some good stuff that was new, and it was exciting to see more of it. But this is what the 3rd time now we've seen it
Yeah,
on a
I
big
know.
stage.
I know. I'm scared it's
And
gonna be
it's-
5 years from now. It's gonna
Yeah,
finally
I
come out.
feel like they kind of need to stop at this point. Let's get the game out. I want to know where you're at in terms of.
Pretty sure that game was featured when the PS4 was announced, right?
Yeah.
The first E3 for
It was
PS4.
yeah, it was yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big push for.
And you can
Sony
and you
consoles.
can prepay, right, to get a pre-release for it too. Was that
Not
true?
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know about that.
Well, they did. I mean, half the games in the conference were prepay anyway. So.
But I for me, so my gut reaction is I was very impressed and surprised with how good Doom looked. But I think as far as best of show goes, I think it has to be Fallout. I think it has to be Fallout. The amount of content that they showed in Fallout 4 with
Such
especially
a
with the
small release
with
window.
the
That's the
customization of
insane thing.
the customization of the weapons and the base building and all the stuff that it's like you don't have to do any of this stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
totally optional.
Yeah.
Like there's like 7 or 8 games built into one fucking game.
Yeah.
And it's called Fallout 4.
And it comes out in 5 months.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Not
incredible.
holiday 2016. We're gonna be playing that this year.
And that's the reason why I
That's
think
crazy.
that has to get best of show because of how like it's getting you super excited.
Yeah.
That's going to get people, if you don't have a next gen
Yeah.
or a current gen console at this point, you're going to get one for this, and you're going to get it during the holidays, and you're going to have a blast.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to see you
Absolutely.
for 3
Take
months.
all the E3 footage that you saw this year, and how much of it you're going to see next year because it's still in development. Fallout 4 is not going to be there. yeah, Sony and Square Enix.
Pretty much Fallout, Halo, and Star Wars are the big 3 I can really think of. that aren't
Yeah,
gonna
and
be there next
anybody
year.
else that's in the November release window, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
going to get destroyed.
Those 3 games are gonna annihilate everything.
Yeah.
Easily.
So, all right. So we're all kind of feeling Fallout 4 is a big win for
Yeah,
Best of Show.
absolutely. Like, hey, the game's pretty much already ready, and you know,
And all the second screen experiences, the apps, the Fallout Shelter to come along with it.
How
They
did
did
they-
They did a good job to get you excited about it.
seriously, they kept this secret. I mean, everybody knew that Fallout 4 was coming.
It's
but
crazy.
Nobody
though.
knew.
No one knew it
gonna be
was
as,
this year.
And
Yeah,
it was,
it's coming
and
soon.
here's the deal too. It was so exciting, even with them saying, hey, "Yeah, Fallout 4 is a thing before E3." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We knew it was
that
going to be
secret
there.
website. Oh my gosh!
So we
it's
already knew
good.
it was going to be there.
Yeah.
We knew it was a thing.
Yeah.
And yet it still wins Best of Show because of what is in it.
Yeah. Oh, you expected this?
Yeah. All right. So now let's talk about. We're trying to be unbiased here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're trying to.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible not to be, but we were trying.
It's time to change that.
Change that. Completely biased. what was your favorite thing? What hit you in the gut? What were you so happy about? No, let's just you be quiet for a second. Dirk, what are you so happy about? What was your favorite thing from this show?
The Mass Effect trailer. I can't
Sweet,
wait.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am the biggest Mass Effect fanboy. So the fact they're working on one, I am bummed that it's holiday 2017 because that is light years away, and the trailer is only a minute and a half long.
But
It's just a bummer because I still don't know what the game's about, other than the fact that you can go like this and pick planets, and then you go
It's
there
in
and
the Andromeda
stuff comes out of the
galaxy?
ground. Yeah,
So
but they still have the same brand, which is
strange.
which is weird.
Don't
to
know
me.
the story. We don't know the timeline.
It's like people in the next galaxy over wearing Nike.
It looked good though.
Yeah,
That CG
It did.
trailer.
Oh, it
looked
looks
good.
fantastic.
I just want more details, man. I want it to be. The Mass Effect 2 trailer was all action, so saying that looking at this trailer there might not be RPG elements is unfair, but I just hope there's more RPG in this game than there was in Mass Effect 3.
I'm super excited. I've been a huge Mass Effect fan for a long time, and I'm anxiously awaiting.
I'm just bummed we have
this
another
game.
E3 between us playing it and the game coming out. You know what I mean?
Well, that just means
Right
that the
now,
next
that's
E3,
funny.
you know, you're gonna see
Yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah.
If BioWare is spending more time on the Old Republic instead of Mass Effect,
Well, okay, so you bring up, obviously BioWare's making this, and you bring up the Knights of the Old Republic, sorry, and then their expansion is Knights.
Who
something
cares?
or other. But with that, they do say that they are listening to fans and they're wanting to bring in some of those elements that you were missing and you were hoping for.
Yeah, they're trying to do
with
story mode.
BioWare listening to fans for Old Republic. Hopefully,
Listen to
BioWare is
fans of
listening to
Mass
fans
Effect.
for Mass Effect.
Good
You know what I
point.
mean? If you look at Square is super listening to fans.
Good
They
point.
realized they were starting to lose some of that fan base. Like,
BioWare
Maybe we should
very
listen.
much listens to fans after the game has
After
come
the
out.
game's out and they release cutscenes to make up for it.
Yep.
hopefully,
But
they're,
no,
they're
I
losing.
get what you're
you know
saying.
what I mean?
I'm really excited.
John, I think you and I share the same favorite.
Yep.
Um,
We do.
this little guy.
Ladies
Is
and
it in the shot?
gentlemen,
Is it in the shot?
ladies and
this is being
gentlemen,
remade.
boys and
This is the
girls.
thing. This is like, you got complete here? Is this complete? You got the books? You got the okay? Ooh, look at that! You got a little book. You got a little book. Ooh,
The
this is-
greatest
this is great.
game of all time is being remade with a
No,
photorealistic engine. What?
It's not the best game in the world. It's a great game.
Excuse me, what is the best game in the world?
Final Fantasy VIII.
That's probably the next remake,
What
man.
the
That's
fuck
probably
are
the
you
next
talking
one.
about? Are you trolling me right now? It had the best soundtrack of any game ever.
Have you played the card battling system within Final Fantasy?
Yes, and that's why it's not the favorite game.
It's amazing, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Did you go to space? Did you go to space?
We're not okay.
Stuff in the mic.
The Ragnarok.
Side camera.
There is no side camera.
Not side camera.
We have 3 people.
Okay.
in this
Okay.
film.
Regardless. This
Cat.
is amazing. This
This is amazing.
This is gonna be an amazing game. It's gonna be a remake of the original. They've even said, they've quoted it. They're doing the scenes where he cross dresses. They're doing all
That's
of this.
quoted?
No, they did. Nomura, what's her name? Look right here for the quote. You're gonna have to put that in post.
You mean it just didn't pop up?
What's her name? Tetsuro Nomura is a dude.
Exactly.
This is really sloppy.
You're a great fan.
So anyway, it's gonna be a remake. They're gonna try to include every element. Oh, can you imagine what the snake is gonna look like?
Yeah, in the sand. Yeah.
The secret weapons.
Oh,
They're gonna
the
look like-
weapons,
Oh
ultimate
my
weapon,
God.
emerald,
Ruby, sapphire.
ruby weapon. I mean, like, this game, I seriously have not played any game in my life, and I'm talking about World of Warcraft 2, more than this game.
What was
keep your-
okay? Talk me through. I can tell you my reaction when I saw this. I watched it live. You didn't get the opportunity to watch it live.
I woke up in the morning and I was dropping a deuce, okay, and I was on the old Reddit, and lo and behold, there's a link that says Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I immediately emptied my bowels. And I raced downstairs to the TV and I watched this, and oh my, it's happening. Like, I was like, is this a movie? Is this like core whatever stupid game that was? Is this like another musical? Is this, what is this?
Crisis Core?
What? Yeah, what is this? What is this? And it says remake, and I go, ah! And it's real. It's finally happening. My favorite game of all time. It's getting a high def,
I just
photorealistic remake.
So you were out of the restroom by the time you screamed like a little girl, right?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm just curious about your wife, thinking about you're in the bathroom screaming.
She's used to this by now.
Well, so
let's be frank.
my fiance heard me scream because this happened and I was like, Square comes out there, or I forget who it was that even announced the damn thing, right?
Because during the Sony press conference.
It was during the Sony press conference. They come out and they say, okay, here's this thing that you've been wanting for.
Final Fantasy.
How much do you Final Fantasy, World of Final Fantasy comes out, and I'm like, stop it! Just stop! I don't want this.
I'm gonna
buy it. I'm gonna play it, but I don't want this. But I'm gonna begrudgingly experience all of this because it's Final Fantasy, and I have no self-restraint. So then it starts up. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Yeah. And I see the slide, and I'm like, this is real. This is real. And I run down the hallway where my fiance is in the side corner. I'm like, hey, get out of here! Get out of here! You gotta see this, bitch! And she comes out, and then she just sees me turn into a child for the next couple minutes, and then the next 10 minutes afterwards, I'm like, I got goosebumps, my hair is raised. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my body. I don't know what to do with anything. I'm just like,
how much money do you think Sony paid them to let them announce it in their press conference?
God,
I bet it was a ton.
That was drop the mic, and this wasn't even this was near the middle of the press conference.
See, so this game not only is a remake for Final Fantasy. Okay, so I have been out of Final Fantasy since 10 or 11, just because Final Fantasy 7 was the epitome of Final Fantasies for me. Okay, I know. Final Fantasy 8 was my second favorite easily. It's a great game. 9 was amazing. 10 sucked donkey dick.
10 was cool, man. I like 10.
10 was good?
Yeah. I'll cut that in.
Okay, so 10 sucked donkey dick.
We got less than 3 minutes.
Okay, so here's the deal. A lot of hardcore Final Fantasy fans have felt alienated by the direction that Final Fantasy has taken. I know you haven't, but trust me when I say this, I know a lot of Final Fantasy fans that after 10 were like, I can't.
There's plenty, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. Especially 13.
Yeah. So a lot of old school Final Fantasy fans don't really understand the new Final Fantasy, but guess what? This is going to bring in a lot more Final Fantasy 7 fans and maybe transition them over to new Final Fantasies.
Check it out. Let's Dirk, you've played 7.
Yeah, it's the only one I played.
You excited about this?
Oh yeah, very.
I remember
Advent Children was amazing, and I can't wait to play this.
I remember seeing in chat, you were just like, "Oh my god,
this is happening!" Yeah.
Oh my god.
I never thought it would happen. I've always considered this Square scapegoat. If they're about to go out of business, this is what they make.
And they very
it's crazy that they're making it.
Yeah. And they've very actively said there's no
way
for
we'd
us
ever
to
do it.
this.
Yeah.
You know. So holy, favorite moment. Absolutely.
I have a few honorable mentions I'd like to throw out there.
Yeah, we got a few minutes.
I think it's amazing that they're putting mods on consoles. I hope that works out well. It's really cool. The HoloLens was cool. It was in the weird place.
Wrong place.
Yeah,
awesome,
but it was
tech. We're in the fucking future.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. Probably next console, if anything. And then the controller that Microsoft's doing. And it's not for everybody. It is a little pricey, but it's cool that the main companies are finally making high-end peripherals for their consoles.
It's like a mechanical keyboard for the Xbox.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait for a deal, but I'm gonna buy it.
Because even the aspects of having that for a PC is incredible, let alone having it for your Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, anyways,
let us know in the comments below who won E3. I want to know the same. I want you to answer the same questions we answered. Who won E3? What was the best game of show? And then what was your favorite moment from this E3? We've given you all of our answers. We've broken down all the major press conference from this year. Again, we didn't do EA, Ubisoft, or Square, or the PC gaming press conference. But let us know what you thought of E3 this year. Was it a good E3? As always, you can find out more from us. We're on Facebook. We're also on Twitter. We are at @the_SaveState. You can hop on there, chat at us. We'll follow you back. We'll have a good time. And just keep checking back here for all of your gaming news. We cover video games, comics, TV, movies, all things in nerd culture. And we will see you guys next time.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys.